March 31st, 2023, and today is the day that I leave for my mission trip to Tanzania in Africa. In the past few days, we've been helping with school assemblies, and I've been getting to know the community and the people that I'm going on this trip with, and I'm feeling nervous and I'm feeling homesick, but I'm feeling excited because I don't have any expectations, and I'm just excited to see what happens and be able to experience the culture and just have a cool experience that not a lot of people are able to get in their lifetime. But I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm excited to see what happens. So we were supposed to leave the Minneapolis airport tonight to get to Chicago tonight, and then we would take a flight to Africa at 10:30 in the morning. Well, it's snowing so much outside. I'll show you a video that our flight now got delayed till 10:30 tomorrow, which is past the time when our Africa flight would be. So we're figuring out to see what we do, because if not, we miss our flight to Africa. So what we're gonna have to do is stay here tonight, and then tomorrow take our flight to Chicago, and then hopefully take a flight to Africa that day. We're staying. Good morning, vlog. It's the morning, and I figured out today we're gonna have to stay in Chicago. We're gonna go to Chicago today, stay in Chicago until Monday, and then Monday we take our flight to Africa. So 2 less days. This is how I feel. This is an update on how I feel. I slept for not that long last night on the airport floor without a pillow and blanket, but I am still looking forward to going to Africa, and I'm looking forward to spend this time with my team in Chicago. After 17 hours, we're finally getting on the flight. Hallelujah. We are finally in
Chicago, baby!
Chicago! Vlog update, our hotel was too sketchy, so now we are moving hotels. We're out.
Moving to the next one. Thank you so much. Our new room don't smell like roaches in here or nothing.
It is fancy. Good morning. Today is Sunday, April 2nd, and we are about to head to a church here in Chicago. Yesterday was a great day, and today will be a great day. I'm feeling excited, and then tomorrow is Africa.
And I think there's a distinct difference, as I mentioned earlier, God, that even though my flight was delayed, I had somewhere to go Sunday morning.
We're now in Chicago. The bean. Okay. You're gonna be in my video. Yeah. Wait, can you be my interview? Okay, one sec, let me sit back. I'm here with Tate, and we're gonna give a little interview of our day. So Tate, how did you like the church service today?
Oh, incredible. These people are amazing. They got energy. Yes. They got energy. We were definitely a minority. It was so cool.
Yes.
We were like, there was 2 other white people there, and it was great.
It was a lot of fun, and it was fun to experience a different culture of a church, even though we weren't able to experience a different culture in Africa today like we were supposed to.
Yep. Tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow. We leave in a few hours. And what are you most looking forward to for our Africa trip?
Getting to, I don't really know. I think definitely getting the interactions with each and every single kid. Like, I don't know.
I agree.
Like, definitely it'll be nice having the translators.
Who has COVID?
So we can know like what they're actually saying. So we can like learn their life stories and how they live, because they have to travel so far for water. And they'll be able to see, like, now that they have it in their village, we'll get to like see and hear the stories about that. Yep.
I'm excited to meet the people, and we're gonna have a great experience tomorrow when we get up in a few hours. Let's go.
Approximately, anyway, a little bit about myself.
Yes, please share.
She didn't ask for this, but I'm just gonna do it, because I'm never gonna see any of you, so.
For my teacher.
Yeah, I'm from Minnesota, so I almost said, well, you are too, but you ain't. Yeah, So if you know where Minneapolis is, it's 2 hours north of Minneapolis. Go to a school of a little bigger than yours, that's it. Got 2 sisters, 2 dogs, mom and dad. That's my life. Woo. I went on my first flight from Chicago, or no, from MSP to Chicago yesterday. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, I don't know who's gonna see this, but toodaloo, bro.
Bye, y'all. Today's the day we go to Africa. We're literally boarding right now. Crazy. In the plane. Yes. This is literally so crazy. I can't believe it. We're now in Ethiopia. How do you guys feel?
Amazing.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. Look at all their snacks. Okay, I'm here eating my food. I was with my friend, his name's Joe. That's what he told me to call him. And he was just telling me that here in Tanzania, they actually put all their food together and they eat it with their hands because they believe in grasping the present in your hands. And they like grow their food. So they believe in just grasping that present. And I thought that was really cool. And it's a very cool place. I don't know if he wants to be on camera, but he's a really nice friend. Also, I cannot believe I'm in Africa right now. This is like living out my lifelong dream. This is wild. Here is where I'm eating. This is crazy. Also, just to give a video of like what it's like, this is our bedding situation in this pretty big tent. Okay, this is a toilet situation. It's a tent with a zipper. It's pretty like small. That's the toilet, but it's pretty small. But you have to pump it like this to fill water up with it. Use the bathroom and use this to flush it, and you repump it with water. But that's for anything that's not flushable, like toilet paper or your business. But yeah, it's a pretty small tent, but it's interesting. Kuna Matata.
Hey!
Jambo.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, and I just got up, got ready, and I had the lady here with us. She's from Africa too. She's from Tanzania. She woke up, braided my hair for me. It's a great day.
Peanut butter on your bread.
So this one is pushing the second.
Holy moly.
You just dirtied the water.
Jumbo. This is our bathroom. It's their school. Oh my gosh. Wait, I was
much easier to dealing with. Also the cost is drop.
Nice, good job. Yes. Oh.
Ready, spin. 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 Jesus loves me. Then it's this. Say this. I know. I know. I know. So it goes this. I know. Jesus. Hi.
This is their shop thing that they make jewelry and stuff like that. I just bought some. I'll show you. It's really pretty. And they make things like coasters, which I bought, but it's so beautiful. This is their basketball court, and this is the school that we just were looking inside and stuff. And they have lots of stray dogs. So we've been working here today with the kids and at the school, and it is just like my heart breaks for these people because they have, and like this is a lot. Like this is a lot for a town here. Like no other place in Tanzania has a basketball court. Hi, you want to say hi? Hi. I love it here and I love the kids. Oh, anyways, it is just so cool to be able to serve people, but not only like serving them, I also feel like they're serving us while we're here because they're so kind. They're always willing to just stop what they're doing to do anything for you. Like if you want water, they'll go get you a water bottle. Like it is just, I don't know. It's very cool to be able to be here and like live my dream that I've had for like 7 years of going to Africa. And I just love being able to help here, and I love the people's hearts, and I love their hospitality. And there's a beautiful rainbow right here. What a great day. I love Africa. I'm so thankful to be here. This is a church. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna So this is a shower, this is a zipper, and you turn around, this is where the water comes from. So they fill it up with hot water and it goes through a hose, like that. Don't mind my toes. And I just hang up my stuff right here. I have my towel, and you just use the hose. One sec. You spray it with this. I don't want to waste my water because it comes from here, and you just turn it off and you're not washing off your soap. Yep. So I'm back to my tent after a long day, and I'm just going to talk about kind of like what I saw today and how I feel about it. So today we went to a traditional water source. So we went down and we actually got to dig for water, and we got to scoop up water. And it was really interesting because they dig, and sometimes in the summer they have to dig 30 feet, and it's dangerous because people can fall in and the dirt can be trapped on top of you. But anyways, they dig until they reach water, and then once they reach water, they scoop out all the water in there and let more cleaner water flow through, although it's still not all the way clean. And then we also yeah, we just got to see that, and it was like really crazy to see basically how hard they have to work for this water when it is so like I walked to my fridge for this. It's just something that really made you realize how like fortunate you are to be able to live somewhere where it's like a necessity is so easily accessible to you when it is worked so hard for people over here. And then yeah, and then after that we went to a school, and it was really cool to see the classrooms, and we were able to give them gifts, but they weren't there, they were on Easter break, but we still left gifts in the classroom. And then we were able to go to a village where a water well was, and that was crazy just to see how it would change a community basically, and just how easily the water was able to be given to these people through like a hose thing. And also people walk 3 miles like just to go to that hose too, because it has clean water. They have clean water that they know is reliable. And then we also got to meet the kids there, and that was like my most favorite part of the day. They just have so much joy, and they love coming up to you and meeting you. At first they're kind of shy and won't say anything, and then you realize, oh, they can speak some English, and that's really cool. So we got to talk to them. And also, even like the moms there, like if you say mtoto jo, which means baby come, that means they'll give you their baby. So that was really cool. And also we got to learn some Swahili. You just ask a lot of questions of like, what does this mean? How do you say this? How do you say this? So that was really cool. And I don't know, I just love meeting the kids and being able to see the impact that a well has on a community. And also there's a school there that they're building, and so that brings people in, and they have a basketball court, which is like a sports facility, so it all brings people in, and they also get to tell people about Jesus. Good morning. Today is now Friday, and today is the day that we leave to go home. But yesterday was such a good day. We were able to say goodbye to the kids and go on the safari, which is so cool because we saw like lots of animals. And we're staying at this like really nice lodge. But today we're gonna go on a safari, hopefully go to the shops and go home. So yeah, I'm kind of sad to leave, but I'm excited to go home and see my family and my friends because it's been a while. But it's been a great time. I will come back someday.
It's a stork. So like
Squeal
oh my god. Ragazzi said it's like a gopher. This is one of my favorites because they eat snakes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's coming up here.
Holy smokes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Kyle, you got that?
Oh my god.
Look at the one grab the stick.
Oh. It's just playful.
I'm scared.
No.
Put it in reverse, Eki.
Put it in reverse.
Put it in reverse.
Oh my god.
Oh, bro.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. We're getting cornered.
Oh my god.
Oh my word.
Oh my god.
Oh my word. I'm scared.
That was sketchy.
Holy moly. We're falling.
One, two. 1, 2. There you go. Sindimba. 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 Sindimba.
Look at the task on the
should we get a picture, Jenna?
You see that?
These guys are big. They are big, big tembo. And this is, you know what this is?
No.
You have it in your, you have it on your back.
Is it your tailbone?
Spinal cord goes here, and this is the spine bone.
Everyone just went home from that lives in Minnesota, because we're at the Minneapolis airport. We finally made it to America, and everybody went home, and I'm here sitting and I'm waiting for my next flight to Portland to finally be home with my family. And this was like one of the best experiences of my whole lifetime. It was crazy to be able to experience like a different culture and just be able to have this experience. And I'm on my way home. I'm excited to see my family. I'm homesick, I miss them. But I also miss everybody here, and I definitely was bawling my eyes out when they left. But yeah, hopefully. I thought you said Ava. That scared me. I'm by myself. But yeah, I'm excited to go home and see my family. I get the whole back to myself. So I'm back home now from that trip. It's been a little bit, and it was a once in a lifetime experience. And I just kind of want to give an overview of what happened and how I was feeling, because I wrote it down when I got back home to kind of reflect on what happened. And I'll let you guys know kind of what was going through my mind or what I experienced looking back over on the big picture. So first of all, as you saw in the video, we got, our flight got delayed and we had to move our time to Africa. We had to go like 3 days later or something like that. And when I got back, I was thinking about it and I was like, that kind of stuff like makes me so anxious. Like I'm kind of a control freak, honestly, and I have a hard time giving up control. But I was like thinking about how much before the trip people were praying for me, and I was praying for myself just for peace in situations and comfort. And I 100% felt that, especially in those moments, because that was definitely not on my own. Like that is just not who I am. But so thank God for his peace and people that pray. And then for the other day when we got there, as you saw, we got to go see a traditional water source, and that 100% like touched my heart, and it really puts into perspective how accessible things are like here in America, and how we can just go and turn on like a faucet or get a water bottle. People are even handing out water bottles like all the time, but just how easily accessible water is to us, clean water. And those people walk miles and miles and they wait all day for this dirty water. Also, just the joy that they had there still, no matter their circumstance, is something that I was like, I need to take this back home with me. Just like honestly be grateful for what you have, kind of, and be thankful. And yeah, just the joy that they had, that really spoke to me. So after we went and saw this traditional water source, we were able to go to a water well project. And you can probably see in the video, it was like almost like an outside hose thing with like a knob. And that's how they got clean water, and they'd fill it up in their jerry cans. And just the joy that the clean water brought to a village was crazy to see, and just how a village functions with clean water. And people would even come from the surrounding villages to come get clean water from this place. It was also like exciting to see how funds raised in America, like in small towns, are able to go across the world to impact a village. You probably also saw the basketball court in the video, and that was also raised by Speed the Light, which is for mission work. So that was super cool, and it was used to bring people in to this community, and there's a church there, so people by going there would also have the opportunity to hear about Jesus and just to like experience, feel love that people have for them, kind of. One of the cool things too was not being able to just hear about the need, but being able to see the need and see the impact when you support this need or give to this need. Seeing this also made me really thankful for people whose heart is for mission work, just to see when you give and when you give to a need, just to see how the impact of it, it's huge. Another big lesson that I learned there was kind of what church is, because they had a church there, and it was a concrete floor, obviously no AC, no heat conditioning, and they had plastic lawn chairs that they would sit on. And it just made me think about my church. Like, it didn't look like a church back home to me. It wasn't, it didn't have the pews, it didn't have the carpet and all that, the stage and all that. But it just kind of reminded me that church isn't the building, but it's the people in it. It's people who love God. It's people make up the church. The overall kind of theme of this trip that I've got was just how faithful God is. Like, if he says that he's going to bring you somewhere, then he's going to take you there. Because I remember being 10 years old and just feeling like God has called me to Africa. Like, I'm going to go to Africa. But I didn't think I was going to be 17 years old when I got to go. So that was just really cool to see. And just to see kind of what happens when you say yes to God. Like, whether it's giving to a need or whether it's going or just any of that. Just to see when you say yes to God, how he blesses you and like provides for you. And it is always worth it. Like, it is always worth it. God is so good. That's one of the biggest things that I've learned on this trip. Also, when I was there, I kind of noticed the difference between the culture here in Africa, not only just the way people live, but also their like internally. I feel like in America, we have a culture here where we're always kind of wanting more. We're not always satisfied with what we have. And it was just a complete like difference when I went to Africa. Like, they were so thankful and so grateful. Like, the bare minimum was more than enough for them. And I was like, I can't imagine being in that situation and having the same joy and the same thankfulness that they had, and not just always being like, I want more, because that's, I don't know, just kind of how it is here where we live. So yeah, if there's one thing that I could say, the whole overall message of this trip is to just say yes to God and just gratefulness and thankfulness. And yeah, it was an experience that I'll never forget, and I'm so excited to tell everyone about it.